The Leitha, Czech and Slovak, Litva, is a river in Austria and Hungary, a right tributary of the Danube. Etymology: the Leitha River in the Carolingian of our March was first mentioned in an 833 deed issued by Louis the German, son of the Carolingian Emperor Louis the Pious and ruler over the stem Duchy of Bavaria. The Old High German name Lit probably referred to a Pannonian denotation for mud, as maintained in the former Hungarian name Sar. Course. The Leitha rises in Lower Austria at the confluence of its head stream Schwarze, discharging the Schneeberg, Rax and Schneelp ranges of the northern limestone Alps, with Pitten Creek, between Ebenfurth and Leitha-Prodersdorf, and between Bruck and der Leitha and Gattendorf. The Leitha forms a part of the border between the Austrian states of Lower Austria and Burgenland. East of Nikolsdorf, the river passes into modern Hungary, where it flows into the Moson arm of the Danube west of Sajikos Island near Moson Magyaróvár. Important towns on its course are Wiener Neustadt, Bruck and Moson Magyaróvár. Large amounts of the Schwarze headstream waters are diverted to supply the Wiener Neustadt Canal and the drinking water supply of Vienna. Furthermore, several canals diverge from the Leitha, feeding spinning companies in the past, today small hydroelectric power plants. Between Seibersdorf and Hof am Leithaberg, most of the water in the Leitha is removed for this purpose. From there on, the Leitha usually runs dry, unless its flow further upstream is abnormally high. Downriver from Katzelsdorf the riverbed is almost completely dry as well. Historic border. After the Hungarian conquest of the Carpathian Basin in the late 9th century, the Magyar horsemen dared further invasions into the adjacent West Frankish lands, until they were finally defeated by King Otto I in the 955 Battle of Lechfeld. Thereafter the forces of the Bavarian Duke Henry the Wrangler gradually reconquered the lands beyond the Vienna woods up to the Leitha River, where about 976 the March of Austria was established under the Babenberg Margrave Leopold I. Around the turn of the second millennium, the Hungarian frontier ran along the Leitha shore. From 1156 onwards it formed the eastern border of the Duchy of Austria with fortresses erected at Wiener Neustadt, Bruck and Haimburg. The last Babenberg Duke Frederick II of Austria was killed in the 1246 Battle of the Leitha River against King Beukutele IV of Hungary. The course of the border was confirmed in a 1411 deed issued by King Sigismund, when his daughter Elizabeth married the Habsburg Duke Albert II of Austria. The place names Slithernia, Translithernia and Lajtabanzig are all derived from the Leitha River. After the Austro-Hungarian Compromise of 1867, which created the dual monarchy, Translithanien was the Viennese colloquial word for the region beyond the Leitha, while Slithanien denoted the Austrian lands. These names reflected the Viennese and Austrian perspectives towards the rest of the empire, because Vienna lay on this side, and the other half, Hungary, lay on that side. Nevertheless, the Leitha did not form the entire border between the two. For instance, Galicia and Bukovina, which were part of Cisleithania, were northeast of Hungary. Likewise, the Morava River formed the border between Cisleithanian Moravia and the Translithanian lands of present-day Slovakia. Upon the dissolution of Austria-Hungary after World War I, the 1920 Treaty of Trianon adjudicated the West Hungarian territory of the proclaimed Lajtabanzig to the Republic of Austria, whereby the course of the river became an inner Austrian border.